There's the bounce. Man, the stocks started getting killed the last, what is it? What is it, 1408? Hold on, wait a minute here. About the last 20 minutes or so, I guess the oil future contracts, the futures, the current month that's about to expire tomorrow or whenever, in a couple of days, today, tomorrow, whatever, went negative. That's really unbelievable. So does that mean you could buy oil and they give you money? I don't even know what that means. But the market's not liking it, and we dropped 100 points. Let me see, 940, 840. We basically dropped like 200 points in the last 10, 15 minutes or something like that. So it's just kind of looking kind of bearish all of a sudden. You said, yeah, I seen it went, oh. What did you say? Oh, yes. Someone said, I guess you mean negative. And I didn't, the video wasn't supposed to be about that. But I'm like, what's going on? And I'm hearing it. I'm like, man, damn. So the danger now is looking at the following month contract. Now I'm talking about stuff I'm not really that diverse, whatever the word is. So just what I'm hearing. So the next month is the one, and I think that one is trading at, I don't know, $15 or something. I wish I can bring it up. I can't bring it up. And $15, $17. So if that one goes to zero, we're in trouble. Okay, so this one they kind of giving it a pass because it's gonna expire. Anyway, so look that up, and if you want better news from me, I was just it's all right. So the Dow is bouncing back. I had just bought some puts too, and I don't buy puts. And I'm like, man, this is going to F my positions up because I have a lot of positions that expire this Friday that I was hoping to get credit for before Friday. But if it just starts tanking, we start losing like 1,000 points between today and tomorrow, next day. I'm like, let me buy some puts for kind of protection. So I bought a put spread, a wide put spread, and we'll see what happens. I have a feeling I don't know. I think I was looking good today. This might mess things up because I'm in my puts are, I have things expiring this week, and it's always risky when I do that. I thought I can get away with it, and today it was looking good. I was like, oh yeah, they might close out the end of today, maybe tomorrow, and I'll be out, and then I could get contracts, sell some spreads way out. But anyway, it looks like I'm getting caught out there. It's time to buy tight. What do you mean? Give me a. What do you mean, like not deep? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. Anyway, so I was doing. I was looking at a lot of charts because I was gonna give you my three favorite stocks. Three hot stocks. That's what I'm calling it for now. I don't know if I like that. I might change it to three fire stocks, something different. But I don't know, man. And I'm telling you, it was actually hard for me to find three. I was going through all kinds of charts. And I got some, so that's going to be in a later video. I'll probably do that after this video and then upload it. It'll be like 3 videos for today. But while I was doing it, I came across the Dow. I don't bring up the Dow that much. And I noticed the Dow here has a perfect trend line from those lows. And if you look right, I'm basically, here's the 50. All right, so we got a lot of things going on right here, right? So I drew a Fibonacci from the highs to the lows, and we're right after 50% retracement. We're either going to pop through it, which my guess was always we're going to go to the 61.8. But I don't know. Now that oil's acting funny. What happened to the deal? Remember Trump? Oh, yeah, they got a deal. Yeah, it's going to, whatever. Oil's bad. Bad. The only good thing is, man, it's a lot of people, that affects a lot of people in this country, and there's going to be a lot more people on that unemployment line and stuff. Them guys, and they make good money out there, and now they're going to go to zero, not having any money, and they probably have big houses and lots of bills, and we really need some kind of bid in oil, but a negative bid? When things like that happen, we have to be careful. We can't really, I don't think we could brush that off. Even though we're kind of, I'm hearing it's kind of being brushed off as, oh, well, it's the current month, got to get rid of it. Yeah, whatever. Okay, whatever. We'll see. Anyway, just keep that in mind. I was thinking, keep buying while it's cheap and hold on to them. Oh, you just talking about stocks in general? Are you talking about stocks in general? Anyway, I did some buying today. Anyway, let me talk about. You're gonna have to give me more detail, preacher. Hey, what's up, titanium? All right, so yeah, I was looking at the charts, right, and then I came across the Dow. So I'm like, man, this is the one chart and it's an index, and it's drawing a perfect trend line, and it's right there, man. It's right here. Make sure right there we have the trend line, and we also have the 50% retracement. Something is going to give. We're either going to pop right here, in my opinion, or we can go straight through and still hover that 50. But if we go straight through, of course, we broke the trend line. And I think that could be a sign of us going down, headed lower. So I want to be careful right here. I think we need to, this might give us an idea. And we was actually kind of looking good. It's, the long-term trend line was starting to curve and head up. The short term has been heading up. I'm looking at the blue and purple lines on my chart, but we're right here at the 50. Everybody thought we was going to turn here, but we didn't. We've been here since what day is this? Where's my dates? We've been here since April 9th. Okay, it was over a week just hanging out, building up pressure, waiting to bust through. But now, if we don't bust through, we could actually bust down, give it up. So, and I thought we was going to bust through because the Qs look good. I'm not going to bring that up. The Qs look good. They much powerful charts. So does the SPY, but I'm looking at the Dow. The Dow's kind of weak. And, just it's one of the indexes that actually have this perfect trend line. So I'm just thinking, you know what? If this gives way, maybe that's going to bring the rest down. So it's just a thought that I had in my head. And I think I'm going to keep an eye on this right here. And it looks like this is the 4-hour chart, by the way. I'm just trying to zoom in. See, we got it like, let's see what happens. We got another couple of bars to draw, and that's another day, right? Another couple 4-hour bars to draw in this a day. So we're at 4. It looks like the Dow's coming back a little bit. I'm looking over here to the left. I've got my little grayed out section. So that's all I wanted to basically talk about in this video. You could see if we look at the ticks. Yeah, look at that right there. I'm looking over to the left. Can I bring up? I like how my left chart here is it's really condensed without me doing things, and I could see the exaggerations that was happening. But you can see here, right in this area is where those futures went negative, and yeah, we just been trading that. This is extreme, anything above, negative ticks, it's extreme. So some concern. And then this is a bounce back just because it was too extreme. So let's just see what happens. We didn't get above the 0 since, well, did we? Well, yeah, I guess right there, 250. So let's just see what happens. But you can see how we started the day way down here. That's typical though. Then we come up and we was trading above the 0 line, The ticks is more stocks ticking up than down. And when right around 1 o'clock, we kind of reversed it, and then it's kind of bearishish. Could I say that as a word? A lot of bearishness. How about that? And then here the oil went negative. Now they really ticking down, and let's just see how we end the day. It's still amazing how the stocks are up. How we just up of everything that's going on. So now we have to add this oil thing in there. It's just so much negativity. There's so much forces to really just collapse collapse the economy. I mean, just like sinkhole, like a cave. What is that, sinkhole? And it's just so much negativeness out there. All right, titanium. It's way over its skis. Man, I don't know what y'all talking about. Anyway, I was just thinking about investing in some expensive stocks now that have went down in price and just hold. Yeah, but what? Amazon is at an all-time high. I don't know what expensive stocks you're actually talking about, because Amazon is at a high. Microsoft, all of them things are close. If they're not at the high, they close to it. There's your Amazon, which I did buy some down here, and I sold some. Well, it's like I got a whole bunch. I had 4 shares, and I sold one of the shares when it reached 23.65, I think, and then I bought some other cheap stuff. Um, and it's still going up. I guess it's going to stay elevated until earnings, which is the 30th. They actually moved it back. It was supposed to be this week on Thursday. Now it's the 30th. I wish I would have known that, because I would have had options in there. Kind of messed up I could have had a trade. But I don't really put. I would like to love to sell put when it's options expiration week. Like if we come here and I would sell, like, this is the week it's going to expire. These 11 days out, this May 1st. You can't really sell nothing in here, because these options are not going to depreciate. They're not even though it says it is, because it's earnings. Any day, anything can happen. So I would be in this area, and then I don't want to get beyond it either. So, and then this one is risky, the near this week. You're not going to get a lot of premium if you go way out, and then it's kind of risky. So I will tend to kind of come before earnings, but that's this week. And then the week of earnings, like I said, if you try to sell anything, if you sell I don't know, say you sell this 2370 to 2300 or something like that, it's not going to really, the data's not going to come out, because it's earnings week, even though it says it's going to come out. So I don't know. They messed up my trade. So I kind of stay away from those stocks during earnings. That's why I've been actually hanging out in the index. So I can't wait until, because Amazon's my fave. You guys know that. So once the earnings come out and we see what it does, then I'll probably be just throwing in up, selling puts below Amazon. Depends on what it is, because everybody wants that stock, as you can see. And, it's almost got like a put in it already, because it's just where everybody wants to be. But as soon as everybody decides to get out of there, I almost have a feeling that they're going to disappoint and then just bring down the whole market. This run up is crazy. And you see Walmart as well. Look at Walmart, man. Wow, $133. It's trading like a tech stock, And let's see Zoom, because Zoom was the hotness. Okay, they brought it back. So this, the market, they're hiding in a handful of stocks. And just pull up Microsoft. It's not quite at the high. Netflix, I think, is probably close to a high. Yeah, it's at a high. So they got these stay-at-home stocks. DocuSign, DOCU, high. And that's it. Is there anything? Oh, is it Roku? Is Roku one of the ones? No, they don't like Roku for some reason. But looking at the slow stochastic, the chart, it looks kind of bullish. Even so maybe they'll realize that, yeah, hey, we could get some upside in Roku. And then everybody goes to Roku, and then in 2 days it's at an all-time high. Tesla, I like Tesla. Saudi Arabia and Russia can't shut down for a year. You said can't shut down for a year, and we would still have too much oil. Right? Anyway, Tesla. And then what do you say? I got to get my glasses down. I'm sorry I got to do this, y'all. BWXT, Mont. What was that? It just says BWX Technologies. It looks like it wants to roll over right here. It's kind of, I'm looking at the slow stochastics kind of trying to roll over. It's not, why is it not as strong as the market? Like, imagine that's a technology stock, and I'm going to pull up the Qs, and you see how the Qs is, like, there's no strength in that stock. It looks like it's just coming up with the wave, and it's not doing that well. So I'm not liking that at first glance. Montage Technology Group. If it draws a chart, it'll just wait all day. I don't know. I think I spelled it right. Is it Mont or Mant? I need my glasses. Make that capital A. No, there is no Mant, so it has to be Mont. Actually, there is a Mant. Is it Mant or Mont? Make that a capital letters so I could read it. And then of course, and I'll go back to it. Tesla. I got trades in Tesla, and now I got a whole bunch. I'm selling the 700 to the 650, 630. Basically, I'm all below the 700. If you want to know I'm losing money, Tesla's below 700. So I'm hoping this thing could stay above 700 for the rest of the week. Actually, just a couple more days. And this is one of the stocks that I like. Those 3 hot stocks. So I put out my little first video. I think it's gonna do another Amazon. It's up. Well, it was. Well, yeah, it's up. The market's down 434 points, and look, it's hanging in there. You know, it wants to go. If the market was up today, this stock would be up probably 50, 100 points or something like that. I won't say 100, maybe 50 points, 30 to 50. Look at that consolidation. It's just ready. It's just ready. That's a 30-minute chart, though. Pull up the 4, and this is why I was liking it. Got the 4-hour, you know, it jumped up. It's going sideways, and, you know, it's coming into the moving averages. What sucks is you can look at the volume on the buys as well. What sucks is the sarcastic is it's overbought, you know. So, that's the only part I don't like. I wish this was kind of coming up like that, and then I'd be like, yeah, get in there, you know. This needs to be kind of coming up like that, not hanging out up here already. So it's kind of making it like overbought. You said I got these last year and still holding on to them. I just started. Oh, those are the stocks that you. Okay, I forgot our conversation. Those are the stocks that you are. Okay, if it's like long term, I like them. I never even heard of them. You said TWXT. I gotta pull them up one more time with a long term view. BWXT. See how my eyes suck? BWXT. And my glasses are usually around here. I don't see them. Yeah, I never heard. Let me pull up the monthly. Yeah, it's a stock that's going up. That's, you know, when I pull up the big chart, and I like it. It's going up, you know, and yeah, just look at, if you would, it's doing the same thing it did back here. I'm just looking at the symmetry here, so it does look like a good buy point for the long term. And I guess that's Mont. This must be a new stock. That's as far back as I can go. Yeah, and I don't know long-term cash merger, $22.60. Yeah, I don't know too much about that. Anyway, so you said I got those last year. Anyway, yeah. What did I buy today in my stock portfolio? Starbucks. I bought Starbucks at $76 even. And I am up 7 cents for the day. But I'm bullish on this still as well, and it pays a dividend. That's what I've been doing, Preacher. I've been buying good blue chip type stocks that pay dividends, and that's been my little strategy, because they seem like they don't go down as much, and especially a stock like Starbucks, when it does make a comeback, when we come back, people, they're gonna be flooding into this one. So this is almost a growth an income type stock, right? You got the growth, and then you're gonna get some income out of the dividend. The dividend's $2.16, right? So I like that in this in Starbucks, So look, it's way down here by this long-term trend line, and recently broke out. What was that last year? I had called this. You can see that. That's why I still highlighted. And when that candle came up there, it was like all aboard. I was so pissed that it went straight up and didn't kind of go sideways like this. And then they fucked up the trade, and then you got it. When it does this, you just got to get out. They effed it up. Everybody gets in, And now possibly it's time to get in today. It almost looks like your TWXT, BWXT in a way. And so hopefully we can march higher again, but it's a stock that I'm holding forever, and I'm building a long-term position in. So I'm good with that. I'm good with that purchase, or any purchase. Yeah. So that's it, man. I just wanted to show you the Dow. I don't really pull that up. I need to pull it up more. and it just has that perfect trend line. So I just want to keep an eye on it, right? See, this I'm looking at the hour. I guess I didn't draw my trend line as good. Let me clear all these drawings and draw it like, there we go. Oh, look at that. Wait a minute. See, it's breaking right now even. It's breaking. So we have to be careful and look at the stochastic coming down, you know. So it's been uptrending ever since March 23rd. And here it is April 20th, a whole month later. Now it wants to kind of go through. This is a 1 hour chart, so it's early. You know, it's not like it's the daily or weekly. But it's starting. So, you know, it could, once it breaks, it can go sideways and then higher, you know. But generally, if you can get a good trend line that's drawn and it breaks it, you got a good trend line, more than 2 points hit. We got 1, 2, 3, right? The more points, the stronger that trend line is. And once it breaks, it's a good sign to, all right, trade's over. I'm out of here. You know, so I think I sold some puts in the SPX. I'm either going to take them off early and get what I can and just maybe even go to selling calls now, even though I've been getting burnt on that. Or just don't be as aggressive, you know, because that's what I kind of do when things ain't working out. Yeah, the SPX. I mean, remember, we got Turnaround Tuesday coming up tomorrow, and that's just been on fire these Tuesdays. So we'll see. You know, Mondays kind of suck. Tuesdays, it's still a little premature. You know, if you draw a trend line on the SPY, right, you see we're still way above here. And that's why I'm saying, so if the Dow breaks, and we didn't quite reach the 61.8 yet, but if the Dow breaks, that possibly might bring in the rest of these and show that maybe the SPX will break, maybe the Qs will break, you know, because the Dow have broken already, you know. So just something to think about. I don't know. I'm trying to find any edge to take advantage of, and that seems like an edge. So I'm going to talk about in my next video 3 stocks that I found, which it was hard to find, and I'm not in any of them. There's one I want to be in, but just, I don't know, man. You know, I'll explain it later. I was in it, but I don't know. It seems like it never makes me money, you know, but I like it now. But you know, we'll see. Oh, man. What time frame do you use for your Fibonacci? What time frame? Oh, I was on the 4 hour. I was on the 4 hour chart, but it still should ought to be the same. I like the 4 hour. I like the hour. I like playing around with the hour and the 4 hour chart for the most part. Of course, I pull up the monthly, and you want to go through all of them. The monthlies are a little hard to read because we had that big steep decline, so it's ugly, and we broke all kinds of trend lines when you pull up any monthly chart. And it's just gonna say we're going lower, and this is why everybody's like, "Oh yeah, we're going lower," and it's a good valid point. You pull up any monthly for the most part, we just slice through that trend line that from 2008, and yeah, it's like a bounce back. You can't pull up in here. See, it's just one bar here. It means nothing. You know, it's just a little retrace. So then what comes next? Boom, we come down and either test that bottom or even go lower. And now oil's messing up the way it is, and this just so, you know, we're still home. It's just, there's nothing positive out there. Yeah, they talking about Johnson and gosh, what's the other one? Gilead's got the virus cure. You know, they testing it, looks good, but that's still so far away. There's so much time for the economy to get destroyed. So now you got oil collapsing and all the oil companies going. Can you imagine if Exxon comes out talking about they bankrupt, and just say all of them, Exxon bankrupt, Chevron, we're bankrupt. You know, BP isn't over there. So but that won't be good over there. People love the BP stock for that dividend, and they just don't cut it. You know, everybody's living. You know, BP over there is like AT&T over here. So if they cut BP, it's just gonna get ugly around the world. You know, BP bankrupt, and Can you imagine? You know, will we get gas? Will it be so bad the companies can't operate and can't turn oil to gas and the gas get delivered? I guess the government will have to step. I don't know. Just think about some of the possibilities if the oil companies can't operate no more. But yeah, I'm looking at the SPX going into the close. It's 3 o'clock, so it's heading down. I don't know. I don't know where it's gonna take us. How? You know what? When I was going through the stocks, I was liking some of these oil service sector stocks. The one I was liking was British. What's not British? B. Gosh, I decided not to use it. B. Did I write it down? B. Baker Hughes. Baker, is that BHC? It's Baker Hughes. B-A-K-E-R Hughes. There it is, BKR. This is an oil service sector, isn't it? If you pull up the 4-hour, I know it's looking. I was liking it sideways. We got this bar. It just kind of was looking little. It's not one of. It looked the best out of all of those service sector kind of stocks that I was pulling up. So there's Baker Hughes, right? And we pull up Halliburton. And see how Halliburton is looking a little weaker than Baker. And then if you pull up Exxon was even looking not too bad, but it's still going lower. It looks like it tried. Right? It looks like it tried, but it didn't make it. Just a lower high right there. And then I pulled up BP. That's looking real bad. And I pulled up Chevron. And Chevron was looking good until this last 4-hour chart right here. See that? And that. So if you take that bar out, that red bar, see, it was looking kind of good there. And then boom. So it's still early. We'll see what happens. Look at the slow stochastic getting ready to head back down, it's crossing over. Look at to my left here. Look at that chart right there. Look at the Dow's down 550. When did I start the video? It was 350, whatever. So I imagine oil's just getting crushed again. Let me see something here. That oil contract's probably like -10 or something. An oil futures contract expiring Tuesday went negative in a bizarre move showing demand collapse. They were saying nobody wants to take delivery. It'll cost too much or something. It was a little note up here that said, I wish I could pull it up here. Markets, futures, and agriculture live. I know on my chart is /CL, but I don't know how to bring up the front month, last month, energy, oil. It says price is 1865, so I think that's the next month. But the current month, yeah, I don't know how to bring all that stuff up. /CL. /CL. Is this the? Yeah, I don't know. Somebody will have to give me the actual code. I don't know how to do it because I'm not an oil trader. We probably hear people that are blowing up companies that's trading oil hard and all that, So I don't know. Okay. Where are we? All right, so let me see what y'all got to say, and I'm going to go ahead and head out of here. But just keep an eye on that. I'm not liking we're down 570. We haven't had a day where it's been a while since we closed hard going into the negative, going down. It's been a while since we closed a big day of points heading down into the close, just kind of like giving it up, getting ready to be 600 soon. So that might lead, today could be a leader to the downside. So yeah, look at my chart being breached right there, so that's what I'm looking at. And I will take the cues Not the Q's, QQQ, my QUE apostrophe S off of this chart to see if it breaks that right there. And then if it does, maybe I'll sell some calls, and because we could start to head lower. I don't know. It's pretty negative. Well, you know, my turnaround Tuesday, you know, let's see what happens. All right, man. I'm getting ready to go. You said you got to go finish unloading. Good chat. Yeah, all right. Cool, man. See me on the next video. The next video might come out today. I might do 3 videos today. 3. Anyway, all right. Looks like I got Arrow. What's up, man? I missed your comment. Yo, stay away from Netflix. I will. I suck at Netflix. I showed y'all my numbers, and I cannot make money. I can't make money on that stock. I don't care which way I trade it up. I can't do it. Anyway, what time frame was you in Fibonacci? Okay, yeah, it looks like I got all questions. So, all right, everybody, thanks for watching. Hopefully, we don't close down too much. My big positions in Tesla, which is still hanging in there. That's a good sign. It's only down $1, $1.70. That's a good sign. And of course, the SPX, it's at 28.28. I've been selling the 2400s. I'm 400 points out of the money, but anything can happen. If we open up and we have one of them days, say we down tomorrow, let's say we down 100 S&Ps. That's going to put a hurting on my position, even though at that point we'll be 300 points away. But I sold volatility, so volatility is going to really increase, and that's going to kind of mess the position up and make those positions losing positions. As of now, I would still be 300 points out the money, and if I believe that the market's still kind of going to head down, I might either roll them down or just be out, because that's what kills me. I sit there and be like, man, it ain't going down another 300 points. No way. Wake up, boom, down 110. Oh, that's down 200 points in 2 days. I got another 200 points to go. There's no way it's going down 200 points. It already went down 200 points. Wake up the next day, down 150 points. You know, so that's what been killing me, being stubborn and thinking it can't happen. That's been killing me, or thinking it's gonna happen. You know, so I gotta work on that. You know, and have a firm number, mathematical number, like delta or something, that's going to tell me to get out of the position. Just get out. If I win losses, get out. So I'm working on that with my trading, and so I could take out that emotional part. And once you can do that, man, you'll be a master. You'll be a master at trading. It's all about emotions that fuck your positions up, man. It's like, you know that. How many times you sold something, then the next day, I shouldn't have sold. Look at it running. Oh, man. Gosh. Or you bought something you think it's going to, and it goes the other way. And you be like, you be like, it goes down and you say, oh, I'm going to buy some more. And it keeps going down. I'm going to buy some more. Next thing you know, you got all this position on, and the stock ain't doing shit. You know, how many times does that happen? You know, so you just got to, some say don't average down. That's averaging down, because it might go down forever. You know, average up. I know that sounds weird. Of course, average down, you get a better price. It makes you feel a little better. But generally, when stocks are going up and you're buying more, you're making more money, because stocks that go up continue to go up, right? You look at Amazon. Stocks that go down continue to go down. So you're just going to have this big old position. Imagine you kept buying oil. Now it's negative. You know, so that's, yeah. I actually like buying as it goes up. I'm not necessarily a person to average down. I might, when I make a purchase and then say this, like, let's say I want to buy 2 contracts, 2 spreads or something, and then I sell it at $2, and then it's like $2.15, $2.20 now. It's like, and I'll sell another one at $2.20, you know. So that's about it, you know, and then I'll watch the position from there. But after that, yeah. But when you buy things that's going up, if you buy a call contract, let's say on Tesla, and it's going up, and I'm like, wow, man, I'm already up 500 points to buy another one. Then now and you just keep buying calls on it, that position will grow fast, and because it just keeps going up for some reason. Yeah, so you got that force. Things that go up continue to go up. Things that go down continue to go down. All right, That was a rant, fun rant. You said preacher gotta go. All right, so y'all out of here. I'm out of here too. Now where we at? Down 572 points going into the close. 55 minutes left. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this. I'm gonna work on this 3 stocks I like video. I don't know what they're doing now. I'm not gonna pull it up because it'll be a teaser. Anyway, so hopefully they still going, but I might not be able to keep doing that every day, or it'll be like 2 stocks I like, or 2 hot stocks. One, yeah, because they're getting hard to find, and that's another thing that's making me. Are we gonna roll over? Because they're kind of getting hard to find. All right, so thanks for watching. It's Tuesday. Hope it's Tuesday. Hopefully it's like Tuesday morning. We just need this to go away. All right, so thanks for watching. This is Dre. Errol. Deuces. Dre Trades on Twitter. Dre Trades on Instagram. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Peace.